Всем здорово, народ, с вами Рокутя, и это игра Crystal 2 The Far Realm. Игра у меня на английском, не знаю, нету русского. Ну, или мне просто не попался. Так, новая игра, да. Сейчас скажу, я никогда не играл в эту игру.
He'd talk about those days, saying, "Call, I know you can't imagine it, but back then everyone talked together the way you and I talk, and cared for each other and the land. Not like today," he'd say. "Not since the war against Osgard. Evany won that war, but despite the victory, something happened to the people. One by one, they just stopped living their lives and would stand silently, staring at nothing. Or work like automatons, digging up the land's resources and loading them into off-world freighters. I spent my childhood in fear of the people of Ebony, staying close to my parents as they searched for answers, until one day I woke up and they were gone."
Call? Is that you? I don't have time to explain. No!
Так, погнали. Я удивлен, что не лагает. Игра-то старая. А как? Это так работает. Я, если честно, без понятия, что как делается, поэтому я сейчас еще сделаю. Я по прохождению сейчас пройду. Так же, мне же легче. Так, как где? 6 минут, народ. Окей. Где я видел прохождение этой игры? Шел. Она, игра не особо длинная, я смотрю, поэтому. Ну вот так вот мир выглядит, если кому-то интересно. Так, сейчас. Он нашел наконец-то прохождение. Так, идем к порталу сначала. Берем. Так. Ну тут, короче, написано в этой записи Гешон 1355 прилетела из Гешон полчаса назад и фазу уже нашла старую исследовательскую базу. Она заброшена лет 20, но все равно в ней чаще, чем у меня дома. В любом случае, пора обустроить. Там построить, что можно найти здесь. Так, дальше. Гижан 1355. Трудно поверить, неужели здесь кто-то есть. По нашей информации, сюда бесследно пропали 2 исследователя. Не зафиксировано никаких признаков агрессии со стороны балиапцев. Странно, ведь это когда-то была колония арконианцев. Теперь я знаю, кто-то хорошо спрятал исследователей. Асгар не догадался, что они были здесь. Так, Гижон 455. Позвонил отец и пожелал мне удачи. Сказал, что у меня все получится, и Аркония неправильно сделала, что выбрала для этой работы меня. Спасибо отцу за теплые слова, надеюсь, все получится, а пора лететь в Сурапон. Так, дальше. Гешон 1455. Да, читать про разрушенный Сарулон и видеть это воочию две большие разницы. Гевин говорил мне, что город был почти полностью разрушен сталинтами Осгара. Когда я увидела останки, я была поражена до глубины души. Стою на крыше правительственного здания, наблюдая за тем, как волны бьются об окна напротив на уровне 40 этажей. Электростанция стала пристанищем птиц. Когда-то тут было полно народу, но теперь все полностью заброшено. Так, Гешон 1755. Сегодня я пошла на станцию телепортации и обнаружила очень интересную вещь. Корабль упал не так далеко. Сюда и с помощью навигационного лага можно восстановить путь корабля из 4-го квадратного сектора Марадрин. Я попробовал найти информацию от члена корабля, но ничего, я в полной растерянности. Гешон 1151.5. Вот уже несколько недель веду поиски, теряя надежду. Была во всех наших старых колониях, пересматривала кучу образцов и обрадовала массу данных, но никак не могу найти причину болезни колонистов. Завтра полечу из сектора Марадан, откуда прилетел корабль. Извините. Ешон 1251.5. Я не могу этого верить. Состояние этих людей ужасно. У всех, кого я вижу, есть симптомы болезни. В одном из городов я нашла музей, посвященный инопланетянному вторжению. Короткое произошло 20 лет назад. И здесь вторжение руководил Осгара. А после атаки на наши колонии он прилетел сюда и чуть не уничтожил планету. Полковник Ливстон отправился к станции телепортации с помощью за его корабль. Дошла, как рассказывает Ливстон, вернулся и уничтожил войска Загара. Но тот успел запустить сателлиты на орбиту. Господи. Так, дальше. Это подтверждает теорию, что причина болезни кроется в сателлитах. Люди были подтверждены их лучам, возможно, даже долгое время. И теперь посмотрите на них. Прямо как все наши колонисты, которых атаковали Осгар. Стоят без движения, оставшись никуда. Правда, это единственный симптом. Ебать, сколько там текста. Гешон 1351.5. Ужас. Сейчас видела такое, что мурашки побежали по коже. Эти люди действительно подвергаются такому же воздействию, что и наши колонисты. Но некоторые из них работают. Мои приборы отметили некоторую деятельность к северу от города. Месте, которое оказалось открытым рудником. Люди до работы управляли тележками в темноте. Но делав все это, устанавливать прямо перед тобой. Ой, перед собой. Это кошмар. Я последовала за одной из тележек, она привела меня к перевалочному пункту, где груз вместился корабль. Мне это не нравится. Запрограммировал радиомаяк, чтобы он подал сигнал в помощи, если потерять связь со мной. Так, Кишон 1451.5. Была еще раз в музее, думала, что найду еще что-нибудь. Нашла фотографию семьи Ливстона, на ней есть мальчик по имени Кол. Интересный, он подвергается тому же воздействию, как и все колонисты, основываясь на том, что я узнала. Я почти уверен, что лучи сателлитов балансов влияют на психологию людей, даже меняют ДНК. И эти изменения передаются по наследству. Если лицу удалось переправиться с этой планеты, то с Колом в порядке. Это займет много времени, но я собираюсь начать поиски этой семьи, но мне во многом могут, особенно в поисках исцеления от болезней. Так, Гишон, 1751-5. Еще уже несколько дней, все безуспешно. Продолжаю поиски. Все, что не нашла их, все последнюю неделю активности и в космопорте увеличилась, и я начинаю беспокоиться. Специалисты считают, что балианцы способны обнаружить излучение наших порталов, поэтому завтра последний день поисков. Кстати, все. Блин, нас печатают. Так, походим. Так, это что такое? Какая-то штука. Забираем. Так. А как инвентарь открыть? Я как понимаю, он тут есть, только я тоже ничего не там. О, сейф-гейм. Это хорошо, но я могу... А как гребаный инвентарь открыть? Во. Нашел. Короче, получается, что... Так, значит... Блин, у меня пипец как нос печет. Погнали. Так. Так. Если кому-то интересно, можем осмотреться. Тут дедушка какой-то стоит. Вау. Ну, кстати, красиво, очень красиво. Если не ошибаюсь, вот эта часть, именно, есть просто первая часть, она 1999. Я пытался скачать, но не получилось. Но 2001 получился, и я удивлен, что игра даже не лагает. Так, ладно, давайте девушки подойдем. Так, давай.
Hello! Have you come for the distress signal too?
Distress signal? No. But can you help me? I just came from Evani. Have you heard of it?
No, sorry, I don't think I have.
Well, something's happened to everybody there. Like they've been hypnotized or brainwashed or something, and I've got to find help.
Goodness. All right. Can you tell me what happened? Why these people are like this?
I don't know. It started years ago, after Osgar invaded us.
Osgar? That sounds distinctly Belial.
Yes, Belial. That's what Aethera's journal called him too. You've heard of them?
Yes. They're responsible for one of the darkest chapters in our history. Long ago, the Belial ruled over much of the galactic arm. Their empire grew like a black cancer, sacking and smashing their way from sun to sun. After years of oppression, an alliance of worlds rose up against them in what we now call the Old War, and beat them back into their original space. It was a monumental victory, spawning legends that the Alliance was aided by the ruler of the Far Realm himself. I've often wondered if the Belial would try to rise again, because, as I've taught in my lectures, once an empire has tasted power, it will always hunger for its return.
You're a teacher?
Yes, my name is Neu, professor of archaeology mostly, but history as well. I was just on my way home from a dig when my ship detected the distress signal. After touching down, I checked that round structure over there, since it's the origin of the beacon, but nobody's home. False alarm, I suppose.
The distress signal. What did you say the name of this place was?
Gorsena, or Geshen, depending on what part of the arm you're from.
So this is the outpost, and you haven't seen anyone around here since you arrived?
Not a soul.
I didn't think so. There was a girl who came looking for me on Evani, an Arconian girl. She just started talking to me when suddenly 2 soldiers attacked her and dragged her off. And then they all disappeared. And from what I read in her journal, I think the soldiers were probably Belial. Neu, what are we going to do?
Well, there's no way I'm going near Belial space, if that's what you're thinking. However, there was a people long ago who were instrumental in winning the old war. They were known as the Marari, and at the time were based in Meribah, one of the main centers of resistance against the Belial. Their intelligence work during the war is legendary, and if anyone would know how to help, it would be them. So we'd better prepare for takeoff right away. Meribah's a long way off, and if the Belial are truly on the move, then there's no time to waste.
Thanks for the lift, Nayu. I'm so grateful for your help.
The pleasure was mine, Cole. I wish you all success in your quest. Once I'm back on Yui, I'll try to find some intelligence on recent Belial movements.
Welcome to Meribah. Your designation is Flight 77 Tau. Your ship has been scanned, and a mechanical defect in violation of Safety Code 30001, Section 8, has been detected. Your vehicle will be impounded until necessary repairs are made. Please report to the Port Authority on the main level for more information.
Oh, no. Well, Cole, it appears that I'll be staying longer than I thought. Don't worry about it. I'll go to the office to see what I can do. Maybe flash a few silver credits under their noses. If that doesn't work, then perhaps we'll bump into each other again. Good luck.
Goodbye, Nayu.
Так, окей, ну все услышали, наверное. Кто не понял, там что-то про день говорил. Так, идем сюда. Изучай игра по прохождению. Как выйти с этой штуки?
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you?
I was just wondering what you sell here.
We're a supply shop for the spaceport. Anything you need for your ship, we've got it. Or know where to get it for you.
Thanks, I'll remember that. By the way, what's that machine you've got in your window?
That's a jetpack. We rent them out for 200 crits a day. Best way to get around.
Oh, I see. I don't have the money, though I'll be doing some traveling once I find out where the Mirari are.
The Mirari? There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Sorry to throw a wrench in your plans, my friend, but they're long gone. As far as I know, they haven't been seen around here since the Old War and the Restoration. An old Mirari was said to have lived way out in the desert around the time of their disappearance. And from what I heard, he was the very last of their kind. And that was a long, long time ago.
That's too bad. Well, thanks for your help anyway.
Hi, Buck. Do you have any more Gromdeers?
Yes, Talk. Like I said, I'll keep getting more in every day for the next week. Here they come.
Yes, sir. What'll it be? Just got some juicy Gromdeers straight from the supplier, picked fresh today.
They do look good. And what an interesting mode of transportation.
Yep, a bio-portal. The Nayli use it to send their produce instantly from their fields to me, which means you won't find fresher food than here at Tark's stall, since our products don't spend days bumping along in a cart getting all beat up and bruised. So, what are you looking for in particular?
Well, I'm not looking for food. I'm looking for some people called the Mirari. Have you heard of them?
Good luck. Sure, I've heard of them. They used to live here long ago before the old war, but that was centuries ago. They haven't been seen since. Well, that is, the actual Mirari people haven't been seen. But you can see remnants of their civilization all around. They built the spaceport and ran it before it was bombed out and flooded in the war. Oh, and Bach tells me they invented and built that portal he uses. They gave it to the Nayli people as a gift way back in the old days.
Really? So do you think this Bach might know a little bit more about them?
Maybe. The Nayli are pretty big on traditions and history. Even if he doesn't know, he'll pretend he does, just so he can talk your ear off.
Where does he live? Is it far from here?
The Nayli live in the monolith trees across the desert. It's about a 5 days ride from here. But you'd be a fool to try it now in the midsummer heat.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
Hi, I'm Call. What's your name?
Haven, and that's my dad over there. He works here. Do you want to play a game?
Okay. What's it called?
This game is Merrick the Warrior. It's easy to play. You just roll the dice. If you roll a red, you get to move 1 square. A green means you go 2 squares. And white means 3 squares. The first one to finish wins. You can go first, Call.
Okay, here goes. What do those objects on the board mean?
They're the gifts that Merrick got each time he won a battle. A long time ago, Merrick went to fight against the bad guys. He beat them and chased them out of a bunch of countries. All the people were happy because they didn't like the bad guys. So each country gave him a treasure. That big gem was the first treasure he got. And then he got all the others one by one, like on the board. I win!
Thanks for the game, Caven. That was fun. hi, Neu. How did it go with the Port Authority?
Quite well, Cole. I gave them my little gift, and like magic, the problem disappeared.
Then how come you're still here?
Well, once I was finished at the port office, I went back up to the ship, and my side thrusters had been stolen. So now I'm stuck again until I can get new ones installed. Crime doesn't pay, I suppose. Anyway, if you'd like a drink at any time, just help yourself at the dispenser. It's on me.
Thanks.
Help! Help!
Are you all right?
No, I think I broke my leg and I can't move my arm.
What happened?
I was just picking up my brother's order when the whole pile fell on me. Where's that blasted little medbot? It's never around when you need it.
I'll try to find it for you.
Thanks.
Dr. Jakar here, can I help you?
Hello, is this the Medbot? My name's Call, and there's a man here at the spaceport who's hurt and needs the Medbot's help. But I think there's something wrong with it. It doesn't seem to be moving at all.
Let's see here. Looks like I'm not getting a response from the wheelbase. One moment. Are the wheels moving now?
No.
All right. Must be a mechanical break. Anyway, what is the nature of the man's injury at all?
He says he hurt his arm and his leg. They might be broken.
Could you do me a favor, then, Call? Could you take a nanobot injection to the patient for me? It's in the hatch above the wheelbase. I'll open it for you. There. Do you have it?
Yes.
Okay, it's very easy to administer. Just press it against the patient's skin once, and you're done. Tell the patient to lay still for a while after the injection until he feels well again.
Thanks, Dr. Jakar. Will do.
Oh, thank you, friend. Listen, if you see my cargo box anywhere, could you let me know? It has a bright orange stripe around the middle. I think it might have fallen off the platform. And if I've lost it, my brother will kill me.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out for it. Just lay still until you feel well again.
You found my cargo box. Thanks, friend. Listen, I hate to ask you this, but could you take it to my brother's supply shop in the market? He was expecting me hours ago.
Okay, will do. Could you tell me about the Mirari again?
An old Mirari was said to have lived way out in the desert around the time of their disappearance. And from what I heard, he was the very last of their kind. And that was a long, long time ago.
Could you tell me about the Mirari again?
An old Mirari was said to have lived way out in the desert around the time of their disappearance. And from what I heard, he was the very last of their kind. And that was a long, long time ago.
Что-то она меня туда был. Мужик дальше где-то. А, мне на яичко.
What's that?
Do you have a brother that works at the spaceport?
No, but my brother was supposed to pick up my new fuel combiner from the spaceport. Why, is that it?
Yes, he's been hurt and couldn't bring it to you himself. He's okay though. I brought a medbot to him and it started fixing him up right away.
Really? Well, thank you, stranger. Thank you for being so kind to Tabor. He's always getting into trouble, it seems. And thank you for delivering my order. Is there anything at all I can do for you in return?
I would love to borrow one of your jetpacks for a while.
Done. Take this jetpack for as long as you need it, free of charge, and I'll consider us even. There are just two things to remember. First, you must enter valid destination coordinates before it'll take off. And second, the jetpack engine won't engage if it detects combustible material nearby. For that reason, the old landing pads in Spaceport Bay make ideal launch locations. Have fun. What did you say your name was, friend?
Call.
Okay, have fun, Call.
Тогда как получили? Еще раз, понял.
Hello there.
Well, well, a visitor. How nice to see you. We don't often get visitors up here. What is your name?
Call.
Hello, Cole, and welcome to the land of the Naily. My name is Buck. It's too bad you didn't come by a little while ago. You just missed the telling of Serap's tale. We always gather for it on the first day after the summer moon. If you like, I can recount it for you.
Well, maybe not just now, Bach, but I do want to speak with you. I was at Tark's food stand earlier when I saw you send some fruit through your portal.
Ah, yes. So you've met my friend Tark. He's all business, that one. He never seems to have time for stories.
Yes, although he did mention that your portal was made by the Mirari people.
Oh, yes, indeed it was. It has been in my family for generations. My great-great-grandfather was a close friend of Merrick, the old Mirari of the desert, and gave it to our people to celebrate the restoration after the old war. Merrick was the one who invented these transporters. They're called bioports because they utilize tiny creatures that are so small they can't be seen.
You mean some sort of microbes?
Exactly. The portal lens is covered with them. If they are well-fed and happy, you can pass things through the bioport across great distances.
Amazing. So how do you feed them?
I'm told the microbes' natural habitat is a cave, where they somehow get all the nutrients they need from the minerals in the rock and the organisms in the pools. But the Mirari found that they also thrived on a certain type of algae. So we cultivate this algae in troughs and apply it to the bioport surface every now and then, or else the little critters will go dormant. Also, we make sure they are not exposed to direct sunlight for too long. It kills them.
Well, thank you for the information, Bach. I suppose I should let you get back to your work.
All right, Paul, enjoy your stay. If you come by tomorrow, we will be telling the story of the hungry Yammocks and the 3 crackle nuts.
Okay, I'll try. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Где мой лифт? Так, наверное, это будет заканчивать. Удачи всем, пока. Но прежде чем я отправился, я сохранюсь, если ты не против.